It's really incredible, isn't it? Because they must be leaking it to the press, or the press are part of them, because the press are telling you things before the PM tells you. You can and can't do from Thursday. Do you know what I think it is? I actually think is not enough of us took the test. Not enough of us are going to the hospital as hypochondriacs anymore. I really think it's something to do with the hospital, because in the hospitals they can do things. They've let them open for a few months and then they shut everything up again. I'll tell you what, I think the businesses, the smaller ones, they've got to say something. They've got to do something. We're just collateral here, and there's no real help for us, is there? Start your... Oh, not that one. Right, here we go. They're just whatever they are. The second wave rules explained. I bet you they're even nastier than the PMs, because the papers and the news love to frighten us. In the latest press conference on Saturday the 31st, Boris announced a national lockdown across the UK after a rapid rise in coronaviruses. The new measures will come into effect on Thursday the 5th of November and will be until December the 2nd. Determined to save Christmas. You've just ruined it. The Prime Minister has been forced to act after Britain's infections increased and 3-tier restrictions across much of England failed to stem the spread. Oh my God! I just don't see how they can get away with it. I do know that people are frightened because, as I said, I went in the shop the other day and I walked maybe a little bit close to this woman, but for God's sake. And then she basically told me I was rude and to have some respect. Well, she's wearing a mask. Oh, dearie me. I don't wear a mask, see, so obviously I'm obviously a problem. Yeah. Johnson announced came on the same day the UK suppressed 1 million lab-confirmed cases of coronavirus. Alongside the Chief Medical Officer for Britain, Professor Chris Whitty, oh my God, woman made into a man, and Chief Scientist Advisor Sir Patrick Vallance, Prime Minister Boris Johnson confirmed that a national lockdown will begin on Thursday, November the 5th. The measures will last throughout the entire month of November and will be on Wednesday, December the 2nd. Tell you what, he should resign. After the date, different parts of the country will adopt an exit strategy, which will continue. See, the thing is, what most people don't seem to remember is, first of all, bats got it. Then they told us it could only survive in cold temperatures. Well, November's cold, but January and February and March, probably not very nice. So why are they locking us down now? Oh my, I just don't really have words for this. After the date, different parts of the will adopt a strategy. So read more. National lockdown with the latest measures could mean for you. Well, I was made unemployed at the end of February. Thanks very much. I've been unemployed since. Yeah. Look at that. The latest measures suppressed 4-tier measures as the previous tier system was unsuccessful. It never happened, and they don't have to. It was very successful what you did. You basically took out the self-employed people. That's what you did. And somebody told me something like thousands of people were going for one job in Lbry. I mean, you know, there's loads of jobs going. Well, no, there isn't. And with a lockdown coming, why would I apply for a job right now when I've been applying for jobs, and then suddenly in my inbox came this letter telling me I was going to get a grant. So I knew 2 or 3 weeks ago 2 or 3 days later, then the press announce it. But it's amazing how all these other bodies of people know before we do, etc., etc. So let's just do the measures. Let's just see what they're going to do, what they want us to do. The closure of pubs, bars and restaurants, though takeaways and deliveries will be permitted. And you can go to the gym. On one of those videos I put out with the little newspaper things, they think it's alright for you to go to the gym, but it's not alright for you to go to a bar or restaurant. All non-essential retail will close, except those big supermarkets like Tesco's and the rest open. A ban on mixing of household except this for support or childcare reasons. A ban on the mixing of households. Oh my God. It's not up to them to tell us what we can and cannot do in our private lives, because that means we're in communism. I thought we were in a democracy. A restriction on travel, including outbound international travel, except for work. Travel within the UK is also discouraged. But you can do that? Wow. These severe measures mirror the first lockdown, when Britons were told they could not leave their home except to shop for necessities, to exercise once a day, or for medical care. It's just got to put us all through it again. However, unlike the first lockdown, nursery schools and colleges and universities will remain open. I mean, it's just, I tell you what, they're just taking the mickey. They're just taking the mickey out of us. Oh my God, look at this. So, which areas of the UK are seeing the highest rates of infection? Latest 7-day rate of the COVID infections. Look at that. Well, they don't like Ireland, and they don't like up here in the north. It's amazing how it's not spreading up here, or... they put the whole of Wales out the other day. Where am I? I think I'm that one, to be honest. That one there. Because Berkshire's a long county, and it goes from... is it that one? I'm not sure if it's that one. Anyway, look at that. 58, 147, 147. So what's this then? Reset. What, you can add more people that's ill? No, it won't do anything. Anyway, let's go down here. Mr. Johnson is understood to have been that a national lockdown is the only way to save Christmas. After the UK suppressed 1 million confirmed cases as of Saturday, October the 31st. So 1 million people have died in the last 9 months, and that includes heart attacks, strokes, and all those other, or complications from coming out of those things. Those things there. I did hear that somebody fell off a bike, broke their bone, got put on a respirator and died. Anyway, he described it as a nuclear option, and warned that it would be an economic disaster. Yeah, you're right, and you're putting us in it. Last month he told MPs that restrictions would be completely wrong for the country. Yeah, well, didn't we know he'd change his mind? But government's scientific advisors told him by October the 14th, deaths had already reached daily level predicted in their worst case scenario planning, and would exceed their most pessimistic predictions by the end of the month. On a prediction. God. Anyway, this professor, a member of the Scientific Advisory Group for Emergencies, told BBC Breakfast on Saturday the 31st that the tiered approach to restrictions hadn't worked particularly well. Oh my God. When asked what a national 4-week lockdown could achieve. He said, if that was applied nationally and was overheard to, you would see a dramatic fall in hospital admissions, and that's in 4 weeks' time. He also warned that the virus was running a riot. No, you're running the riot. Across all age groups, with up to 4 times more women aged between 20 and 40 being admitted to hospital with the virus. No, they're not going to hospital with the virus. But then they have a test. Ding! Oh, that's what you've got. Oh. Are COVID-19 cases rising or falling in your area? I mean, this I find, look at this. Oh my God. Birmingham, Leeds, Liverpool, Nottingham. There's the colour difference. Oh, there we go. Huh. Wonder what was going on then. Look at that. Just look at that. Up, 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 up. Fear, 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 fear. Decision announced by Downing Street will last until to the short-term circuit break. Oh, is that telling us something? Circuit breaker lockdown. Well, I did notice, Amy also noticed, I don't know if anybody else has noticed at the beginning of some of the videos, what it is there's this guy talking about businesses, and he said, why, fitting up these boxes to help with 5G. So actually, I think that's what they've been doing. They've been adding these little boxes. I might see if I can find a little bit more information about that, because I obviously haven't finished doing that, because they're saying that 5G wouldn't work properly. Well, we've got 5G, 6Gs on our modems. Works fine. What is it? Where are we? In fact, it was reported on Friday the night that the senior scientist told the government that it was really too late. Oh, that's it for the circuit breakers. It's definitely too late to think that the 2-week circuit breaker on its own would sort us out. It almost certainly would not need to go on for longer, he told the Times. Oh, it's amazing, isn't it? So what about the cold period when it's supposed to be the worst? This is going in the wrong direction, and it's been in the wrong direction for the while. My head round it, because I'm a bit dyslexic, its trajectory doesn't change, you end up with hospitals coming under very significant pressure, as happened in the first wave. This is us, I think. Once the national lockdown ceases on December the 2nd, the country will adopt an exit strategy and will continue to follow the restrictions from the existing tier system depending on the severity of the infection in the local area. The current lockdown is similar to the 4th tier, and then they'll be on the 4th tier, and then it'll go on and on and on. However, Dominic Raab, the Foreign Secretary, said the government was striving to avoid blanket restrictions. What the hell? When asked about a 4th tier, Mr. Raab said, "We're always ready for further measures that we can take, but I think the most important thing about further measures is that we continue on the track that we're on of targeting the virus." Yeah, every human being is a virus or the problem. Which areas of England are seeing the highest rate of infection? Last 7 days. Wasn't all the stuff up there? Look, it's coming down. It's coming down to London. It's coming down. Maybe it's where they're turning on the 5G. There it goes. Look at that. Medium alert. No tier. No. Right, so up here, it's quite, there you go. Look at that. So, okay, up here, this has got the darkest things. Then we come down to here. And the places that are rising the most, oh, look, it's coming down England. Coming down to here. Look at this. Oh, that's close to me. Yeah, right. Anyway, let's read on. Where are the UK coronavirus hotspots? COVID-19 cases over the last 7 days in their 10 most infected areas. So that's Wales. Not sure where that is. That's Ireland. That's Wales. That's north. Well, that's very north. That's north. Look at that. What a load of rubbish. UK travel ban. You can travel abroad. Can you travel abroad or go on holiday during this 4-week lockdown? Holidays, or actually out there right now and in lockdown. Well, I did tell someone not to go on a holiday or go away, and they did. So yeah, the ideal month to plan an escape from Britain, an autumn term. Yeah, the travel industry obliges anyone who is able to take a holiday. Not this year, the government has said. People can only leave home for specific reasons, and they include for education, work. If you cannot work from home by implication, this is a ban on international travel from the UK except for work purposes. So, if you can do it for work, why are they allowed to go? What's that? This ban is on international travel from the UK except for work purposes and for domestic holidays. What? So you can go on holiday? What the hell? But you will never be able to get back in. Meanwhile, here are some key questions, and I don't know if I can be bothered to read it anymore. I'm not very happy, to be honest. I just can't. Well, anyway, I'm just so upset for everybody. I'm really, really sorry, everybody. I'm so embarrassed. So embarrassed that they've done this. Everybody can read that, because it's all going to probably change and get worse. You know, I just don't understand why over such a small percentage, it's about like 3 in 3,000 or something, that Boris wants to destroy the economy. Although, talking with trouble, they need to turn it over to this digital thing, but it's still just disgusting, and it goes on and on and on and on. Oh, that's nice at the bottom of the page. We're going into lockdown and we have to see Kim Kardashian's extra boobies. Oh, she's right there. Look at that. God. Oh no, what the hell? Oh, sorry, I've lost my thing. Oh, right, the bottom bit's about her. So it's quarantine coronavirus curtain no-go list. Oh. What I'm going to do is boxes. What a load of rubbish. Anyway, I'm going to go see these boxes. I am looking around, but these boxes were like this. And they're fitting them all over the place. All over the place. I think that might be another one there. Oh my god. Way to look for the box. I just found this. Revealed 5G rollout is being by rows over lampposts. Look at that. Everybody can read that, can't they? And stop the video. Just trying not to say very much. This article is more than 1 year old, and I just wish that man didn't think he was God. Have you ever known where something has not been tested properly and they're rolling it out and they're fitting it up? Of course it's all going to be bad for our health. Of course it is. Well, we've got to here and haven't even mentioned it yet. Except they've mentioned masks there. Right, what's this here? It's essentially energy that travels, goes out at different wavelengths. Think ripples on the surface of an ocean, although you could also say that it reflects most of the ball to human eyes, but some animals and cameras can see them cameras can see them more than we do. How we perceive or experience this radiation depends a lot on the wavelength, distance, and the energy behind it. So they can't wait to give us all the corona stuff and throw it in our faces quickly with top things and something that's not very good for you. They're talking about it very low key. I'll just let you read that. I don't think it's very good having all these. I mean, you know, when I look at my computer, about 10 Wi-Fi's come in that if I had everybody's keys I could log on to. We have the ley lines and stuff like that going on. And then we have radio waves, TV waves. We're just bombarded with waves all the time. Look at that. Look at that. Like microwave ovens, use the same sort of band. Nothing is very good, is it? Has a long said there is no proven risk. Oh my god, so they can't prove this and we're in a lockdown for something that's very, very small. Anyway, that goes on and on. That's the end of that. Well, I know it's not good for you. It's obvious. Obvious. Like I said, there's some boxes on here. Are these them? Amy seen it. This guy advertising, and it comes up on some of the adverts. Starting a business. There's one there. Oh, dearie me. Not much information about this, is there? Masses about coronavirus, which yeah, is not that good for you. Let's go back to have a look at what when I was in London a few months ago. These are all over the roofs, and you know, you don't, nobody realizes that they're on there. But this person here says, where are they? At the top. Terrifying potential of the 5G network. The future of wireless technology holds the promise of total connectivity, but susceptible to cyber attacks and surveillance. Oh my goodness. "5G, if you believe, to 100 times faster." Yes. Yes. It won't go. Sorry about that. Oh, that's it. Oh, I've lost it now. Go. Nothing does what it's supposed to do. But that doesn't look very good, does it? That one. I really think that these are them. There's one there. And then if we go over here, there's some more of these boxes. See? They're fitting these boxes. Fitting these boxes. There's another one here. It's got 5G on it over here. Whoops. Here. Oh, I hate all this. There's another one, see? Here. And they're adding these boxes. If everybody can find out more information, there's boxes. Look how close to the ground they are. It looks residential, doesn't it? Let's go into let's see if I can. I'll just leave the headings up for you to see. What's this one? Waiting for the page to load up. Oh, what a shame. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Do you see them? Boxes, boxes, and boxes. You see the boxes? Boxes, boxes, more of them. Boxes, boxes, boxes. See them? Can't put it on there, but you see the boxes? Boxes everywhere. Says it's a wall of shame. Yeah, it is. It's all a shame on this video.